touching me now, so you see me. I know they gon' hate, cause they know they can't beat me. We put our op on the TV, this chopper gon' clip him, we can't keep it PG. Big talk to me now, so you see me.
Alright, so we're back with another Xenoverse 2 / Sparking Zero video, brand today we're going to be comparing Xenoverse 2 and Sparking Zero, an honest, unbiased comparison. I have video proof to show y'all. So, yeah, let's get right into it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and, let's get into the vid. First of all, I'm sure y'all have noticed this nigga is laggy as fuck. That leads us into the first point of the video, bruh. Connectivity. Alright, so y'all just bear with me a little bit here, bro. This is not like the usual 4K quality I upload in, so I had to get this, because I had to get this clip right here off of YouTube because I already made a video off of it. But I just wanted to put this in because I just want y'all to see this. Like, look at how long it takes for his health to go down after I do an attack. Like, look at this grab. What is that? What is that? And there's certain times where I'll just do shit to him and he will take 0 damage. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look how long it took for him to like even take damage, and I can't attack him. I can't punch him. I cannot physically attack him. I can't hit him with a super attack. I can't hit anything. And look, why is he taking damage there? Why did he just randomly take fucking damage? Does that ever happen in Sparking Zero? Like, ever? And Sparking, I will say there will be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? There will be like certain times where you can't super counter, you can't vanish or anything. But is there ever a time where you just can't damage a motherfucker on Sparking, bruh? Like, y'all really just let me know, bruh. Cause it's never happened to me. So if that's happened to y'all, just leave that shit down in the comment section and just tell me about it, bruh. Just watch the end of this fight, bruh. I grab him right here, right? Where the fuck? How did he get over there? How did he get over there, bro? Look. How did he get over there? Hey, alright, bro. I don't think we have look how long the game is taking in. I don't think we have a debate about which game is laggier, bro. So let's get into the other point, bro. Alright, so next we have modders, bro. So this is just plain out cheating, right? This is just this is something that somebody else can do in the game that you essentially cannot do. And in Sparking, we don't have that. Anything, at least I haven't saw. If y'all saw any modders in Sparking Zero, bro, has anybody been doing anything in Sparking Zero on console, of course, that you cannot fucking do? I don't know how it is on PC, bro. I know people have like cosmetic mods or some shit like that, but that's neither here nor there, bro. Have y'all ever had somebody mod and it actually be a gameplay mechanic that they do that you cannot do on Sparking Zero? Never. I'm gonna just go ahead and skip to the part. I'm gonna just show y'all how this nigga is, like, how he's modding and why it's actually unfair what he's doing. Okay, bro, here it is. So anybody that plays Xenoverse, they're gonna know that this shit is not in the game. But if you don't play Xenoverse, you cannot do what this nigga's about to do. You cannot transform like that mid combo, and you cannot even transform into that form. That form is not in the game, bro. You cannot go like ultra super villain in this game, bro. That's only for like certain cast characters. It's not in the game. And essentially with him doing that, he also, like, he's faster now, and he does way more damage than me, bro. So this is just, he just has an advantage over me, essentially, bro. So it's kind of crazy that people can like do this in this game, bro. And it does not stop there, bro. I understand that I limit burst, right? My shit is auto health and stamina. He limit bursts also and gets fucking super armor with a defensive buff also. He has super armor against anything that I do besides grabs, and he gets a big ass defensive buff. And it's common Xenoverse etiquette, bro. If you have to limit burst, you never have to limit burst with super armor. But if you do limit burst with super armor, it's proper etiquette to not fight while you're doing the shit. So this nigga is doing whatever it takes to win, no matter what. And he's still getting his ass beat, by the way. And I know a lot of people may say like, oh, you're using an Namekian, you're kind of cheesing, yada yada yada. But I knew this nigga was a modder, bro, because I had already fought him prior. So yeah. Alright, bro, this one may be a little controversial, but now we're about to talk about the community of each game. So this nigga right here, y'all may know, y'all may not, the Super Itachi. I'm not gonna like mention his fucking YouTube channel because this nigga's a bitch. But as far as being the worst in the community, he definitely takes the fucking cake, right? He cheeses, he does whatever to win, and then when he does not win, he rage quits every time. And that's just it, bro. That's all I have to say about this nigga. He just embodies what's wrong with the Xenoverse community the most. And he's the bruh. I don't even want to talk about how much of a bitch he is. But look at, he has a perfect quote unquote win record because he does not let anybody fucking beat him, bro. And I understand that there's some people like that in Sparking, but I feel like this nigga, he kind of takes the cake, bruh. He will not fight me because I've beaten him before. That's how trash it is. I understand I've gotten people that do that same thing in Sparking, like I'm about to show here. So I am a content creator, bro. As y'all know, I am playing with Super Vegito to make a fucking video. That video is up on the channel if y'all want to go watch that. But I'm getting ducked by a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta who is objectively a better character. And he ducks me twice on 2 separate maps. Y'all can see it here. So it does happen on Sparking Zero too. But on Xeno, I just feel like it's way easier to like leave out. Because some people would just leave out when the fuck ever and not get any penalties. So the next thing that we're about to talk about is Giants, bro. I feel like if you're hired enough DP to get to the armor in Sparking Zero, Giants are not a fucking problem at all. But in Xenoverse, oh my goodness, boy. Nigga, it make you want to fucking take your whole game system, throw that shit in the air and drop kick it out of the window, bro. Like, these are the worst people on the game, bro. If somebody play with you on the Giant in Sparking Zero, you're like, oh, okay, he's playing as the Giant. But on Xeno, you're like, oh, okay, this nigga's like fatherless and just, you just think the worst shit about this nigga, bro. Like, look at how this nigga's playing. He's gonna realize he cannot beat me playing normal. So I'm gonna just skip to the part where this nigga just like playing like an absolute bitch. Alright, so I'm about to explain to y'all what this guy's gonna do. He has a super soul that fucking makes his stamina come back ultra quick, and he's gonna throw me away. Giant form drains your fucking stamina, and the only way that you can fucking and the only way you can go giant is if you have stamina, right? So it drains your stamina as long as you're in the transformation. So what he does is he has a super soul that compensates for that, so he can just keep going giant over and over and over and spamming me, and his guard break not last long because of his super soul. So to me, and honestly it should be to everybody else, bro, there's a bitch way to play the game, bro. It makes it unfun for everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Because like I know how to beat it, but to new people that don't know how to beat it, they just be getting trampled by this nigga, bro. You see how like I'm moving, I'm perfect blocking, I'm doing what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying, to like get his stamina down. And look, his super soul activated, and he's actually getting buffed. Also, I forgot about that, he's getting buffed. Every time his stamina gets broken, he gets buffed in addition to getting his stamina back even quicker. So yeah, that's some shit that you gotta deal with on this game that you do not have to deal with on Sparking. On Sparking, Giants are objectively trash, so you don't really have to worry about that shit. Alright, so the next thing that we're gonna talk about is skill level, bro. This is a new player, right? This is my homie. I told him to get on Xenoverse. I just wanted to see how he would fare. I told him the basics of the game. Y'all just watch this, bro. Watch how this match goes, right? Alright, cool. That is the end of the fucking match. I don't think just because a game is objectively easier, yes, Xenoverse is easier, but it's like, I feel like because it's easier if I know more ins and out than you, or I just know if I know more shit than you at the game, I'm still gonna win regardless of the skill ceiling of the game, if that makes sense. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is resources. So in Sparking, you have to manage your blast stocks, your key, and I think that's pretty much it. That's all you have to manage in Sparking. In this game, all you have to manage is your stamina. But what happens when you run out of said stamina? You're a victim, bro. You're a victim. Niggas can do whatever they want to do with you. There's no other mechanic that can help you get out of anything. Just look at what I'm doing here, bro. And just to let y'all know, bro, this is like not just random people that I'm doing this shit to online, bro. This is like a homie that I know. He did get upset in the end, bro, just because this was not fun. But it was just to prove a point. Like, this is what can happen to you when you run out of one resource on Xenoverse. There's no super counter to just bail you out. There's none of that. There's no other defensive mechanic to help you out. No explosive wave, no nothing, bro. You just gotta sit there and just take it. You just gotta sit there and take it. You gotta watch your screen as I repeatedly do this to you, and I probably chuckle like a fucking madman. Like, I'm chilling, I'm having a good time, and this is you right here, just shaking, bro, just shaking. Like, I don't know, bro. It's not too fun to me. If I was on the other side of this, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this is kind of adding on to that, but I didn't really know what to call this, because on this game, bro, there's a glitch, right? Yeah, that's what we'll call it. We'll call it the glitch category. If you get your stamina heavy broken and you get hit by a grab based move, like this, that's a grab based move. I can charge up and I can hit you with the same fucking attack again. Those are two ultimates back to back. That's two ultimates back to back just because your stamina wasn't recovered the first time you got hit by a grab based move, bro. Alright, so the next thing is cheese and exploits. In Sparking Zero, you got the Android cheese, you got the wild sense slash after image slash skill points, whatever the fuck cheese, bro. In this game, you have super soul cheese. So basically, I can break this guy's stamina. I can basically like get rid of his only defense resource, and he gets a buff because of it. Because he gets super armor for 5 hits. And keep in mind, I did not know this at the time of recording this video. I think I was making a video at this time. It don't even matter. I did not notice at the time of fighting this guy because it was new at the time. So just imagine how confused I am when I break this guy's stamina, and he just keeps walking through all of my attacks. Like, I really think the exploits in this game are way worse than Sparking, bro. Cause the devs actually meant for this shit to be in the game, you know. So it's like, here it is again. I can't grab him or do anything to him. He's immune to every source of damage for 5 hits, bro. No matter how they come, whether it's an ultimate, super, a regular attack, or a grab. I just don't see how. I don't see why that shit would ever be in the game, bro. So y'all let me know, bro. Is there any cheese in Sparking Zero worse than just this one method of cheese that I've showed you on Xenoverse just now? Is there any worse cheese on Sparking Zero that y'all can think of? Like, I don't want to hear no shit about no UI or Whis healing, bro. I don't want to hear it. It's not worse than this, bro. It's not even fucking close. It's not even close. I don't want to hear about the Android infinite key thing, bro. But people you don't with Androids. I don't want to hear about the second form cell cheese. I don't want to hear about the Metacooler shit. What is truly better than this, bro? What method of cheese is better than this? Because I don't see it. I played Sparking. I played Sparking for, I got like 300 plus hours on Sparking. Like, I know other people probably got more, but 300 hours of Sparking is believe me, it's enough to experience some cheese, bro. And I have not experienced cheese greater than just this one method of cheese that I'm seeing right now, bro. So arguably one of the biggest ways of abolishing a villain ever in Dragon Ball is the beam clash, bro. And in Xenoverse, whenever you want to do a beam clash, you just you might as well just turn the fucking game off. There's only beam clashes in Sparking Zero. In Xenoverse, I think the beams would literally just cancel out unless it's if they're both super attacks, they'll cancel out. If it's a super attack and an ultimate, the ultimate will win. But there are no beam clashes, bro. You will not see anything like this in fucking Xenoverse. Alright, so I don't even know what to call this next category, but apparently Bandai thought it was a genius idea to add this move called Flash Fist Crush. It's a festival move, right? Not the original, but Flash Fist Crush. It's fucking hard to say. But you add this to a character that's essentially one of the best characters in the game. And yeah, this guy right here, he cannot fucking move. He's glitched, right? If you attack hit, if you hit, that's a bad joke. But if you hit while he's using this move and y'all clash, you just cannot fucking move anymore. And he can do whatever the fuck he wants to, bro. He can go grab a bag of fucking donuts. He can do whatever. He could start playing fucking Sparking Zero, bro. He can do whatever he want to do. You can get hit by an ultimate or anything while you're like this, bro. You cannot do anything. And after you get hit one time, you can move again. Do y'all realize how crazy that is? You clash with a guy and then he just gets a free ultimate, bro? That is insane. Alright, so the next and last thing that I have for y'all is Overpower Moves, bro. This move right here is called Body Change. I'm comboing it with a auto stamina break move if it hits you. And I have a level 1 character. So essentially, I'm forcefully giving these niggas a level 1 character and forcing them to fight me. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? In Sparking Zero, I can honestly say I think the only moves that really are cheesy is like the super explosive wave moves. Those are cheesy. The grab moves that are unblockable that don't really have a step back, those are cheesy. I wouldn't say the Ultra Instinct move is cheesy, like the rush attack. I don't think that's cheesy. The beast kick, I don't really consider that cheesy. They're really fucking easy to deal with if you play the game long enough. But just giving somebody your fucking character, giving somebody a level 1 character and them getting your fully leveled up character, and you have to fight them niggas, bro. There's nothing that you can do to beat that, bro. And Xenoverse has several moves like that, bro. I mean, not like body change moves, but they have several just overpowered moves that can just win you the game. That backflip, Super God Fist, Super God Shock Flash, the best counter in the game. There's just so much. There's so many moves in Xenoverse that you just put this one move on and the game is just yours, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video, bro. Let me know which one y'all think is better, Xenoverse or Sparking Zero. I obviously think that Sparking Zero is better. But if they make a Xenoverse 3, then, you know, it could be a toss-up. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope y'all enjoy, man.